In this video, we'll show you how to use your athlete database to add and store athlete demographics in Sportswear Online. All athletes must be in the system in the athlete database first before you can move on to adding injuries and treatments for them. Start by going to the athlete database icon, and you'll see here on the listing screen you can use your drop-down menus to search for existing athletes by their last name, their sport, or their group. To add new athletes into the system, you have three methods. You can use the Parent Athlete portal included in your Sportswear Online package. You can import your athletes from an Excel spreadsheet, both of which have videos available to show you how to use. Or the third option is you can manually add your athletes into the system. To manually add an athlete, click the Add button. That will open up a blank profile where you can start inputting information such as the athlete's first name, last name, their school ID, their grad class, gender, birth date. Scrolling down, you'll see that there's an option to track up to 3 sports, 1, 2, and 3, which we suggest typically make Sport 1 your fall, Sport 2 your winter, and Sport 3 your spring. You'll also see the status section where your athletes will be active, cleared to play. You can put them on the watch list, update practice and game status for coaches' reports, and notes for that coach's report. You can then switch to additional tabs to add information such as their address, where you have a primary and secondary address available. You can add emergency contact information for 2 emergency contacts and all their key immigrant information. You can add insurance information, including things like policy holder, the company, and there's even a spot for you to upload front and back of the athlete's insurance card. The medical tab allows you to collect emergency medical alerts that you need to be aware of, immunization dates, medications that the athlete might be on, as well as any prescriptions and their primary care doctor information. The paperwork tab allows you to track and date paperwork items that you might collect, such as physicals. And lastly, you have your attachments tab where you can upload any attachments that you scan into your computer for the athlete regarding their athlete demographics. Above the tabs, you will notice 4 icons that say injury, history, physical, and weight underneath them. This will allow you to add a new record in each one of those databases for this specific athlete. It does not allow you to view any existing records for that type of field. Now hitting save will then add this athlete into your athlete database. To search for athletes in the system that you've already inputted, just use their last name in the drop-down menu next to Show All. Type in the athlete by their last name and click Update to modify any existing records on file for them. From here you can have access to all the same fields: address, emergency, insurance, medical, paperwork, and attachments for this particular athlete, and you can make any changes you want. Click Save or Cancel to add and save your notes and updates. And lastly, you also have the ability to delete athletes from the system. Pull up the athlete profile that you want to remove, make sure it's highlighted, and then hit the delete button on the left-hand side. This will then remove the athlete from your listing screen and all the information associated with that profile. If you have any further questions, please contact your sales rep at CSMI.